Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series. It is a 2024 season race number 3 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, presented by Jimmy Barr, coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Well, season now well underway, and for some more racing action here at Las Vegas. And before we get to that, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. That would be Sonic Graphic Design, Buster's Corner, Turn to Terribles, and our broadcast sponsor, SRM Design, the official paint shop of Rice Motorsports TV. Let's take a look at the, how about the race info for this evening? Now, this is race number 3, and boy, it's a little cool out there today. 65-degree air temperature, winds only 2 miles an hour. Track temperature 94 degrees. Now they're running the they don't have any. This is open setup, no fixed setups here. They have 4 sets of tires to work with, no fast repairs for 130 laps at this 1.5 mile facility. And as always, thank you for joining us here on the Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. And let's take a look at the points. Let's see how much time we have left here. We have a couple of minutes left before we get to qualifying. Let's go ahead and take a look at the driver standings. We'll take a look at the top 10. Bill Hales, he's still atop the charts here, 10 points ahead of Tyler Ice and the Ken Baum Jr. What? I think he was 10th last week, but he has moved up in a hurry. Now in that 3rd position, Chris Lynn 4th, Jason Hand in the 5th position, Andrew May is 6th. It looks like Lucas Nilgis and Kevin Click are tied for 7th. So there is no 8th place. In 9th would be Daniel Menzies and Dylan Hastings rounding out that top 10. And in the team standings, Full Throttle, they're still leading by 1 point ahead of Nitro. Turn 2 Terribles in at 3rd spot. Up in Smoke 4th. Team Sparkle Unicorn Racing 5th. Ryan Broderick Racing 6th. And Mayberry Racing in the 7th position. And we have about, we only have about 40 seconds before we roll over to qualifying. So we're just going to hang out here until they start their qualifying. We may watch a couple of cars go around here. Then after that, we'll take a quick break and hear from our sponsors. Nice field size out there. It looks like I see about 33 cars in the server. Looks like just about the whole gang is here and ready to get racing. Checkered flag is in the air, so it should be rolling over to the qualifying session any second now. And waiting for the cars to come out on track. Las Vegas Motor Speedway is in by Jimmy Barr. Coming to you live here on right. And we got a few cars coming out here. Okay, let's see who we got on track. I see Kevin Click. He's out there at the moment, or making his way out onto the track. Getting ready to get up to speed here. Oh, and he comes to a stop there. Let's go jump on somebody else there. There's Dylan Hastings. Hastings getting a good start this season now. He missed a lot of races last year. You know, he was right up there racing with the guys in the playoffs, right up there in the top 10. And he's with them now at the beginning of the season. So this will give him a great opportunity to really keep up in the points. And I know he was saying he was going to try to make some more races this season. Making his way around now. Going down the back stretch. for his first hot lap. Coming down now to the stripe. Let's see what he starts off with here time-wise. First hot lap on the board. Boy, he is provisional pole. 29.616 for Dylan Hastings. That's a good way to get things started here. And of course, he could drop any moment. All the cars, you know what? It looks like they're doing live qualifying tonight because we can actually see the other cars on track. Normally they have it set up for private quality, but they've got it as open quality tonight. And you can see a bunch of cars on track with him. But just like that, he has already dropped. He dropped the 7 and improved back to 6 with that 29.465. Let's grab somebody else real quick. There's David Smeal. He's currently 5th quickest, and he just got bumped to 7th. 29.353. Let's see if he can claw some of that time back. Does he move up from P7? Yes, he does, up to 4th, and gets bumped down again. But he did improve his time, 29.202. So qualifying is well underway, and while we're waiting for them to finish that up, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here from our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're watching the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
How are you doing tonight, man?
Hey, I'm talking here. You know who you're talking to? Macho Man! On my way to Monday Night Raw.
Terribles, Port Royal Speedway. We've got Devin Borden with us.
Keen Motorsports Shop here with Kyle Keen.
Sitting here with Sean Keen. We're going to talk a little bit about racing history.
Yep.
Okay, folks, we're back here with race number 3. Checkered flag is in the air, and we should be getting ready to line up for the race here. Clock just ticking down to 0. And waiting for the server to roll over. Man, I think I just saw it just getting ready to bump over to, there we go. Server now reset to the race session. Guys started making their way out to the starting grid. See a few cars starting to come out there now. As they're making their way out, let's go ahead and take a look at that starting lineup. On the pole, we have Brett Strickler. Starting next to him will be Kevin Click. Ken Baum Jr. In that 3rd position. 4th will be Tyler Isley. Then 5th is Joshua Sousey. Had that win last week. Then Jaden Bingaman starting 6th position. Jason Ham 7th. Nick Cannon starting in the 8th position. Then 9th we'll have Andrew May. And Colin McCarthy, he's rounding out the top 10 in the 11th position. We've got William Hobart. 12th is David Smeal. Then in the 13th position, Patrick Gentner with Brick Smoke 14th. 15th will be Chris Lynn, Kip Easley in the 16th position. 17th, Jimmy Barr, Don DeGroot in the 18th spot. 19th is Adam Taylor, and Robbie Bice rounds out your top 20. 21st position is Jeremy Zarfos with Carson Pittman in the 22nd position. 23rd, Dylan Hastings. Matthew Fitz starting in that 24th spot. 25th will be Lucas Nilgis. Steve Strittmatter starting 26th. 27th is Brian Pressler. William Brown starting in the 28th position. 29th will be Michael Zuber. Daniel Menzies rounds out the top 30. 31st position is Carl Fitz. Bill Hales, the championship points leader, starting in the 32nd position. Now, he's the first driver not to actually post a qualifying time. He's just starting from the back there. And then behind him will be Stan Mayberry in the 33rd position. 34th position will be Brody Green, and he rounds out the field in that 34th position. And I think the pace car is just getting ready to roll off. Looks like everybody's on track, and there they go. They're going to make their way on around here. Strickler will be leading them to that green flag. His first pole position of the season. Good looking field out there tonight. And they're making their way now through turns 3 and 4. Pace car should be coming down on the pit road this time around. Field all ready to go. Pace car turns down on the pit road. Ready for that green flag? We got a green flag and we are racing here at Las Vegas. Down into turn 1. It's Strickler, Kevin Click, Ken Baum Jr. wasting no time. Him and Kevin Click side by side as they go down the backstretch. Tyler Isley right there in that 4th position. Joshua Soucy, he is getting with the program in a hurry here as well. There's Jaden Bingham in that 26 machine up on the high side. Coming around, and Kevin Click will grab that lead away. And looks like he'll hold on and lead lap number 1. So just like that, Strickler falls to that third, looks like about 3rd position at the moment. They're still duking it out for positions there. Strickler in that 3rd spot. Jaden Bingham right there behind him. McCannon in the 5th position. Now, lap 3 in the books here. Click trying to open up a little bit of a gap. Only about 1/10 of a second, though. Not a whole lot of time between him and Tyler Isley. Isley in that 2nd position. Isley, I know he'd love to get a win here early in the season. Looks like he's going to make a challenge for that lead. They're door-to-door going down the backstretch. He's got about to pass the Click them At first, it looked like they were going to be side by side coming out of 4, but he easily takes the lead as they start lap number 5. Brett Strickler once again working his way back up to the front, battling with Kevin Click there. Jaden Bingaman, we always see him racing with those guys up near the front. Now he's making a little move down on the inside, seeing if he can make something happen here. And they race down the back, and boy, 3 wide, looked like the 38. He just got straddled on either side by Ken Baum Jr., Joshua Sousey there. Sousey still behind, though, just slightly. These guys jockeying for position, constantly changing here. Sousey now back to that 7th spot. And the rest of the field is hanging right in a very close field here. There's William Hobart in the 11th position. And Jemay a little further back in the 14th spot. Just about everywhere you go, there's tight racing. He's down on the inside there. See who is up on the high side there. I think it's the number 6 there, Patrick Gentner. He's battling there with the number 8, Kip Easley. Meanwhile, let's go back up the front and take a look here. Kevin Click still behind Tyler Isley. Ken Baum Jr. in that 3rd position. Strickler, your pole setter, in the 4th position. He's got 4th, but I tell you, Jaden Bingham is really putting the pressure on the number 38 there. Trying to get past him down on the inside. 88 there, Nick Cannon. Also looking for some room there, Joshua Sousey in that 7th position. Tyler McCarthy back in that 8th position. We see him have a lot of strong runs. And somebody just went really low there up at the front. Brett Strickler in that might have been, I don't know if it was Strickler, it was either Strickler, it might have been even Click. I thought it was a more a lighter colored car. But Tyler Isley, so far, so good, trying to hold on to that lead at the moment here. Now 9 laps in. Now in lap number 10, boy, those laps, they sure go by quickly. A little further back, let's see, there's Chris Lynn back in that 12th spot. Make it 13 now. A lot of close quarters of racing here. It's Jason Hand. Is that Jason Hand in front of him? I think he's right to the side. And there he is. There's Jason Hand right there, right next to Chris Lynn. He's battling with him for position. Boy, I tell you, he is trying to get past him, and he's fighting him hard, let me tell you. Door to door as they cross the stripe. Isley, he's still leading up the front. A lot of spirited racing behind them. There's Patrick Gentner in that, I'd say, 16th position. Any moment it could change. David Smeal just got past Gentner, pushed him back to the 17th position. Las Vegas, not the widest of tracks, but there's room to race for sure. You can easily go 3 wide in a corner, definitely. You see the field is spread out quite nicely here, but not so far as there's like big gaps or anything like that. Tyler Isley, look at that, he's got about 3 or 4 car lengths there between him and Kevin Click. Boy, he's getting with it right now, folks. So far, having a good run here at Las Vegas. Nick Cannon now up to that 4th position, right behind the number 2 there, Ken Baum Jr. William Hobart in that 5th position. Joshua Salcy, he's now in the 7th spot, being chased by now. There's Jimmy Barr, sponsor for tonight's race. Let's look a little further back here. Patrick Gentner in the 16th position. Lucas Nilges, he's way back in the order. A lot of times we'll see him further up along the way. Oh man, there goes the 32 down on the apron. Oh, got a caution, and let's see, did something happen in front of him or behind him? Somebody got out of shape somewhere. And I don't even have a report of anyone even crashing, so I'm not sure what brought that caution out, unless somebody slowed down on the racing surface, and that will trigger a caution. But I don't see any reports of any wrecks at all. Looks like everybody's still rolling here. No slow moving cars. You can see the entire field is right there in line. So Tyler Eisler come around and collect the pace car, and field come up behind him. He was enjoying a nice little gap there at the front. Caution here, lap number 18. And he's coming down pit road and bringing the whole gang with him. Nick Cannon elects to stay out. He's one of a few drivers that stay out. Kip Easley also stays out, along with the number 3 there, Lucas Nilges. William Brown also electing to stay out. On I see the 57 there, Greg Swope, he stayed out as well. Only 19 laps on the board so far. There's Brett Strickler, and boy, just now getting to his pit box. Tires and fuel there for the number 38. He's watching other drivers make their way back off of pit road. Left side's going on. Getting that fuel all the way in. I don't know. He's still sitting there. I wonder if he had like a speeding penalty or something. He should have been gone already. And I think he's taking off now. Might have lost a few positions. Nick Cannon, he'll be your new leader here on the restart. Kip Easley in that 2nd spot. Lucas Nilges 3rd, and William Brown in the 4th spot. Let's go ahead and while we're waiting to go green again, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we're back getting ready for the restart here. Making their way down to turn 3. Buchanan will be leading them back to the green flag. Everybody is off pit road. Now, I do see several drivers, one or two anyway, that are showing out. Now, they may, for whatever reason, they may not have made the race. Ken Baum Jr. down on pit road. Oh no, what happened? We're racing once again, and Ken Baum Jr. It's like he rolled down onto pit road and basically just crashed. So not sure what happened to Ken Baum Jr. Things not going well for the number 2. Nick Cannon, he's off and running. Kip Easley there in the 2nd spot. Lucas Nilgers 3rd. William Brown in that 4th position, followed by the number 1 there, Dylan Hastings. And just as we were going green again, had that wide angle shot. If you notice to the left there, you could see Ken Baum Jr. He was, it's like he just pulled down on the pit road, and then the car just veered right into the pit wall. Now, he may have had some kind of actual hardware problem with his race rig, possibly. But, yeah, that's interesting there that happened. Tough break there for the number 2. And now he's showing on pit road. And you can see the damage on that left front. And whatever happened, he's trying to get it situated. He's on his way back out. He'll be rejoining, but I think he'll be at least a lap or 2 down. Tyler Isley now being challenged. Got passed by, he was up at the front before this caution. Now he's trying to work his way back up to the front. Racing hard there. I think that's William Brown right in front of them. Kip Easley down to the inside. And almost straddled the number 8 there. Almost went 3 wide going into turns 1 and 2, but not quite. Easley down on the inside there as they're racing down the backstretch. Lucas Nilgers now your leader up at the front. Got a car length between him and Nick Cannon. There's Tyler Isley once again. Boy, he's got a nice handle on this track tonight. And boy, he just easily drives up underneath the number 3, assumes that lead once again. Tyler Isley taking control of this race once more as we start lap 26. And boy, they're still battling hard behind him. Look at William Brown down there. And he's up on the high side, actually. Joshua Saucy passed the 8 there of Kip Easley. And he's moving past the 25 there, Kevin Click, moving into that 6th position. Starting to ease his way on up towards the front. Takes a little look down on the inside past the 3 of Lucas Nilgers. That was Nick Cannon in the 80th up on the high side. And he passes both of them. They're 3 wide behind him. Boy, Joshua Saucy, he is on the move. He won last week at Atlanta, and now he's trying to do the double here. Still a long ways to go. We're only coming up on lap 28. But he's back up the front in that 3rd position. William Hobart right behind him. And right now he's chasing down Tyler Isley and Jaden Bingaman. And more than the top 4, they're already starting to stretch out. Look at the gap between the top 4 and Kevin Click. He's sort of by himself. And then behind him, Nick Cannon is a few more car lengths behind, followed by Colin McCarthy in that 24 machine. Then you have the rest of the field, tight battling going on here. That's Jimmy Barr in the number 12 car, currently in that 9th position. Might be about to make it number 8 as he passed Lucas Nilgis for that 8th position. We're trying to pass him anyway. They're door to door going through turns 1 and 2. Now it looks like Barr will clear Nilgis for that position. Anyway, closer up the front, Joshua South got some company here, being challenged by William Hobart for that position. Hobart now, and boy, they're back and forth, and Kevin Click's right there behind them, watching that battle unfold. Tyler Isley still out front. Jaden Bingaman in the 2nd position. There's still 2 or 3 car lengths between them and these 3 right here who are battling for position. Great battle going on here for that 3rd spot. Click up on that high side. Oh, and Sousey pulls up right in front of him to come to the stripe. Start lap number 32. And all the while, starting to get a little bit closer to the top 2. Still not quite there yet. Now we got Michael Zuber down on pit road. Where Tyler Isley definitely trying to extend that lead just a little bit. Looks about 3 car lengths there at the moment between him and Jaden Bingaman. Also having a good run at the moment. Has a couple of car lengths between him and Joshua Sousey. Sousey, a bit of heat there from William Hobart. Kevin Click's trying to hang in there with him. Kyler McCarthy's leading the rest of the pack in that 6th position. Getting a bit of pressure there from the 12 there, Jimmy Barr. Behind them is Carson Pittman in the 8th spot. Chris Lynn in the 9th position, and David Sewell Jr. rounding out your top 10. More tight battling going on back here. Half a second, Isley leading Sousey, who's now in the 2nd spot up at the front. Man, there's great battles going on throughout the field. There's Robbie Bice in that 14th position, right behind William Brown there, trying to get that 13th spot. He's got Andrew May behind him, but there's a couple of car lengths between those 2. May, he's back there dealing with the 67 Brian Pressler, and then the 46 there, Daniel Menzies, followed by the 6 there, Patrick Gentner, and the 38 of Brett Strickler. It was sort of like the top 5, but now that group is kind of growing. That front group, I guess you could say more like the top 8 now, or something to that effect there. And but they do have a bit of space there. Everybody's got room to run whatever line they want to run. Tyler Isley maintaining a pretty decent pad between him and now in 2nd position at number 81 Joshua Sousey. Kevin Click basically followed him up into that top 2 position there. So now he's just kind of riding along behind Sousey. Definitely has the leader in view. Starting at lap 38 here. Now all these guys pitted on lap 18. All the guys in the top 10 pitted in the 8 on lap 18. Buchanan running. Buchanan, he's in the 12th spot right now. He didn't stop. William Brown didn't stop. Lucas Nilgis didn't stop. About 5 or 6, maybe 7 drivers did not pit. But now they're kind of running mid-pack at the moment. William Brown, he's back in the 14th position. And he felt comfortable enough to continue to run his, keep those original tires on at the moment. Maybe trying to save at the end. If you conserve now, if you're able to conserve and still have good pace, it may end up with an extra set at the end of the race that could make the difference between, winning and not winning. 40 laps in, Tyler Isley, he continues to lead. Boy, that gap now, 6/10 of a second between him and his Kevin Click now in the second position. He finally got up ahead of the 81 there, Joshua Southsea. But boy, Isley, he's really pouring on the coals now. Feeling pretty good at Las Vegas. That maybe, who knows, it could be one of his favorite tracks. Hobart in that fourth position, followed by Jimmy Barr. He's moved up. Jimmy Barr, he has moved up 12 spots since the start of the race. Making good progress towards the front. Sizing up to 13 there, William Hobart. And while he's doing that, they're getting pretty close to Joshua Southsea as well. Because you can't just look at the car in front of you. You gotta be aware of what's going on in front of him. A move that you may think about making, that avenue may be blocked based on where the cars in front of him, if there are cars in front where they're positioned. And if they're in some kind of a battle with someone, they could be moving around quite a bit. But it looks like he's able to try to pull off this pass here. He's trying to get up alongside Hobart, but didn't quite get the pass off. In fact, he ended up losing a spot to Jaden Bingaman, now in that fifth position. Let's see if he can battle back up there. Kevin Flick, he's still in the second position. Joshua Southsea all over his rear end. Tyler Isley still enjoying clean air up at the front. Kevin Cook being chased there by Joshua Southsea. Jimmy Barr still in that sixth position, still chasing Jaden Bingaman. Colin McCarthy in that seventh spot. Carson Pittman is now in the eighth position. He doesn't have look at the gap between him. They've really spread out behind Pittman here. Several car lengths between him and ninth place Chris Lynn. Chris Lynn close to a battle there with David Smil Jr. He's not quite close enough to attack just yet, but nice gap between him and Andrew May, who is pretty much leading the rest of the group here, currently running in that 11th position. So it's about three, sort of like three clusters of cars. The top group is spread out a bit, though. Matt Strickler in that 18th position, make it, still 18th. He's trying to hold on to that 18th position. Strickler now in the 19th position, got the number one there, Dylan Hastings. They're kind of going back and forth. Dylan Hastings, he's another one of the drivers who did not pit that caution that we had. So I don't know if he may be paying the price now. I don't know if his tires are losing a bit of performance, but he's not moving in the direction that he wants to move, that's for sure. Just got passed by the number two. Now that's the number two, Ken Baum Jr., but that's not for position. Ken Baum, good to see him still on track. But he's right now in the 29th position, unfortunately. And I think he's at least a couple of laps down. And let's see, he's 2 laps down. Matthew Fitz, and he's I believe he's in the lucky dog position. He's in 28th position. So if another caution were to come out, then he'd actually, I'm sorry, that's his dad, Carl Fitz, who's actually in the I believe he's in the lucky dog position. Currently running in that 30th spot. Meanwhile, up the front, Joshua Southsea, they've been playing musical chairs up at the front. Southsea now back in that second position and closing the gap a bit now on Tyler Isley. Gap now is only 2/10 of a second. It was just over half a second a few laps ago, but he is closing the gap once again. Jaden Bingaman, we've seen him have strong runs in the first opening races of this season. Right now, boy, he's got a pretty good gap between him and Kevin Click. Click back in that fourth position. Nice battle going on behind him between Kyler McCarthy, who actually just moved into that fifth spot past Jimmy Barr. Both of them making a good progress here. Barr up 11 spots, McCarthy up 5 spots from where he started. I think he's about to challenge for another position here, trying to get that. He's in the fourth position right now, chasing Jaden Bingaman. I'm sorry, that wasn't Bingaman. I thought that wasn't his car. That's who is that in front of him? That's oh yeah, they passed. Who is that in front of him? I thought it was a lap car. I thought there's somebody around him somewhere. But that's Bingaman right in front of him in the third spot. Kevin Click now back to that fifth position. He just got passed by the pro there, Jimmy Barr. Hobart and Cannon right behind him. I'm sorry, not Cannon, but Pittman, Carson Pittman. Pittman, he's going back and forth with Hobart for that position there. As these two battle along, they continue to battle along there, but boy, Tyler Isley about to get his hands full here. Joshua Southsea and Jaden Bingaman getting pretty close now to the 17. The 81's closer than Bingaman. Bingaman's a little bit further back. Another green flag pit stop. I think that's for Daniel Menzies coming down pit road. Oh! And just like that, Bingaman is up on his roof. I was just about to go click on whoever that was. I think it was Daniel Menzies on pit road. And just like that, and I didn't say it, folks, but I was thinking in my brain, like, Bingaman will have good races, and then all of a sudden, something bad will happen. Oh, my goodness. And let's see. Several folks were involved here. Let's go back here and see if we can recall what's going on here. Oh, he's already in the air. Let's run it back a little bit and see if we can see what happened. And we'll start it right here. And so he's racing along. I wonder if something was happening in front of him. There's Southsea right in front of him. Now, somebody's down on the apron, and they've lost it. Who is that? That is the 20. Is that the 20? Couldn't see the number. Is it 28? And whoever it was, oh my goodness, they just got him airborne. Oh yeah, it was the 28. Yeah. And boy, terrible, terrible luck there. Robbie Bice, and also damaged Robbie Bice as well. Bingaman up on his roof. There's Robbie Bice, and I think he lost the front of his car. Can't see it right now, but yeah, he did. He was trying to come down on pit road, I think, and got out of shape there. You know, when you transition down to the onto the apron, sometimes that thing can really get away from you. So, most unfortunate there. So now folks down on pit road. Tyler Isley. He continues to lead. Here, lap 56 under caution. So now he's coming up behind the pace car. Now, who is that in front of him? That looks like Daniel Menzies. He's one of the guys that Daniel Menzies. He was the guy that was just coming down onto the pit just as all of that happened, and he'll be getting a wave by both him and the number 2 there, Ken Baum Jr. He'll get one of his laps back as well when we get the 1 to go. Let me see if I can find Tyler real quick. And where is Tyler at? Let me see if I can grab him real quick before we go green again. And if I can find him. Oh, he's down here with Nitro. Let me get him up to the booth real quick. Hey, Tyler, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Boy, I tell you, hey, man, you're looking strong out there right now. Is this one of your favorite tracks?
I'll tell you, if we pull this off, I'll tell you at the end, okay? My luck after being up here ain't always been so good, so I'm hoping we can get it together, man. It's cool leading. I think I've led a lap in every single race so far, so that's kind of a cool little feat to do.
Yeah.
But just really comfortable right now, and obviously it's a lot more helpful to have, teammates behind you. So
absolutely.
Just trying to get through. We still got over half the race to go, unfortunately. So
absolutely. Well, we are getting pretty close to the halfway point. So yeah, we'll see how things pan out. Good luck to you. I'll put you back down to the team there.
Yeah, no worries. Appreciate it.
Okay, buddy. So far so good there for Tyler Isley. The field forming up behind him now. Now this got the whole field back together for this restart. Things were getting spread out quite a bit, and I think we should be getting the 1 to go this time around. Your lights are out on the pace car, so he'll be making his way back down on the pit road. As they make their way out of turn 4. There goes the pace car, now waiting to go green once again.
Green flag.
We got a green flag. Racing once again as we start lap 59. So we're about 5 laps or so from the halfway point. Well, that'd be around lap 65. Joshua Saucer, they all have fresh tires now. So he's setting sail now, chasing the 17 Tyler Isley. Kyler McCarthy still right up there with him. Oh, I should say now he is up there with him now. He hasn't been. I was thinking about Jaden Bingham. And where is Jaden? That's right. He was the one that got up on his roof. So I think he's still running. I hope so. No, he's still on pit road according to this. Looks like Bingham and Robbie Bice are going back on the pit road. See, they don't have fast repairs in this league, so whatever happens, you just have to deal with it and get work done on those cars if you need work done on them. Riding along here with Carson Pittman as he chases the 25 there, Kevin Click. Got Chris Lynn, David Smith Jr. right behind him, closing in. Isley still at the front, opening up that gap once again. Southey is still there with Colin McCarthy in the third spot. William Hobart in that fourth position, followed by Kevin Click. Nice sunny day here at Las Vegas. Now, they can't use it with these cars on this track, but iRacing, they released that update today that introduces rain into this sim racing platform for the cars that are equipped with it. So I know a lot of folks are having fun getting used to that. As these guys, once again, they're in a tight pack. Well, they're starting to spread out just a little bit. Isley, he's still managing to keep that gap. You can see the gap growing just a little bit. Still, I'd say a good car length between him. I'll make that about two and a half, I would say, between him and Southey. Southey are having a good run. Moving back and forth. He's actually improved. I think it's about 3 spots now from where he started the race. Yeah, who knows? He could be holding something in reserve until, because we still have, we're right at the halfway point right now, lap 65. So, yeah, we've got another 65 laps to go. Now they have 4 sets of tires. One set they start with plus 3 more sets. And they've all been in twice now. I wonder, everybody that came in probably got tires that are up in the front. Brian Pressler making green flag pit stop. He's just getting to his pit box there. Looks like just a regular pit stop. Got a little damage on that right front. Right side's going on. Looks like it's going to be a full service stop here for Brian Pressler as he goes 1 lap down. He should be able to get going, hopefully. I think he's getting that tank filled up. We'll have to see if he gets up to speed. The field now coming out of turn 2. Boy, if he's going to go and not lose another lap, man, this is a long time on pit road for Brian Pressler. It must have took a while to fill that tank up, and they're coming out of 4. He's not going to be able to, he may not even get off the pit road before they there they are. You can see him in the background. He's just about cleared pit road, but they're already going past. So he lost 2 laps on that green flag pit stop, unfortunately, as he goes to get up to speed. And the leaders, they just flashed right on by. Tyler Isley doing very well to maintain a decent gap between him and Joshua Southey. Colin McCarthy now in that 3rd spot. He's hanging right in there. Kevin Click, the 4th position. Jeremy Zarfos now in the 5th position. And sometimes it seems like once you get past the halfway mark, it almost feels almost as if those laps click off even faster. And Dylan Hastings, his race is, doesn't seem to be having any problems, but he doesn't seem to be he has moved up 9 spots from where he started the race, but he's still, 14? He's now 15th position. He's not making the kind of progress that you would almost expect. He definitely has pace. And boy, my goodness, we were almost witness to him getting caught up in something that he would have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. But the 2 guys in front of him, Brett Strickler and Bill Hales, they almost had a coming together. And fortunately, it didn't end all 3 of those guys in the evening. Now he's going to see if he can do something to get past those guys. That's Brett Strickler in the 38 car. Hastings, he's battling with the 53 there. Bill Hales. Bill Hales, your championship points leader, still leading by 10 points. There's a good chance that's gonna change here tonight at the rate they're going right now. Tyler Isley still up the front, still maintaining that gap. I kind of get the feeling Southie's kind of just pacing himself right now. He's just staying with the leader. No point in making any moves now. So much more racing to go. I saw Patrick Jenner making his way down pit road, but he's just getting to his pit box, and we'll see if he can get in. Right side's going on. You know he's going to lose one lap. And the field is coming down now, and in the middle of 3 and 4. Left side's going on, and very good stop there for him, 15.5 seconds. Now, he is going to lose a lap. He might have already been a lap. He's in 29th position, so he was already a few laps down. But he was going to lose at least one lap in the process, and that's all he did lose. So that answers the question, do you automatically lose 2 laps, or is it just one? If you have a quick enough stop, you can get in and out and only cost you 1 lap. But he is in that 29th position, and let's wait for that timing tower to scroll around and see. He's 29th. He's actually 5 laps down. But hey, you never know what's going to happen. Long ways to go. South right there, McCarthy, Kevin Click, Carson Pittman, now in that 6th position, up 16 spots. Actually, both him and Jeremy Zarfos, big movers. Because, well, I mean, we're used to seeing these guys, especially the 4 there, Pittman, we're used to seeing them up near the front anyway. But boy, I tell you, they really had to work their way through the field to get up to the sharp end, and now they're up there and trying to continue to make his way to the front. Pittman taking a look down on the outside that is of Jeremy Zarfos. He moves into that 5th position. And boy, they're real close behind them. William Hobart and David Smith Jr., they were door to door. They were really close. They were just about banging doors there. But everybody keeps moving forward. Nick Cannon in that 9th spot. He's only 1 spot lower than where he started the race, in that 9th position. Isley still leading up front. Not quite 0.2 of a second. Isley, Southsea, and McCarthy are pretty. I think they're kind of cruising right now. Kevin Click, he's right there with them. A little bit of a gap between the top 4 and 5th place there, Carson Pittman. I'm sorry, the top 5, because they're all grouped up there pretty good. There was a gap, and you look how quickly it closed up. The top 5 were stretched out a little bit. Boy, look at Tyler Isley. He's really opened up that gap. 0.4 of a second once again. One thing's for sure, anything happens, he'll definitely be away from it. Something blinked again. I hope that there's some, or this same thing happened a week or so ago. Having some internet, my internet is just doing some weird stuff. Oh, we got us a caution. Let's see. Who was that? Kip Easley. He's still rolling. Oh man, heavy damage on the number 8. Front nose of that machine completely gone. Let's see. Was he the only one involved here? Looks like Jason Hand was also involved. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened to Kip here. And let's roll it. He's that number 8 machine. I wonder if he had a little help coming off the corner. Yeah, I think he had a little help going around. Can't see who that was, but might have touched him. And there were other cars already getting together. Somebody was up against the wall, and So, oh, but that's where he lost it. I was wondering where he lost his nose there, but that was it there for sure. Tough break there for Kip Easley. No fast repair, so he'll just have to come in, get do what he can do. So I think Isley and company, I think they all pitted. There's Tyler Isley making his way down on pit road. And what happened to Tyler Isley? How did he got caught up? He got damaged himself. Now what did he do to get caught up in anything? We may have to go back and find this. I see where the caution came out, but I don't see any reports of Isley getting damaged. Let's see. I'm scrolling through some other things here. No, I don't see anything else. Um, that's interesting. Have no idea. Now he's just sitting on pit road, and well, you heard him say it himself. Sometimes once he gets to the front, his sometimes it seems like his luck just kind of runs out, and now unfortunately it looks like his good run is on pause here for a moment, and he looked like he's going to stay on pit road here for a while. Man, that's a tough break there for Tyler Isley, looking super strong, and now he's going now, but I think is the field already gone? No, let's see, he's in the 19th position, so he did get out before the field came around. But he'll have some more work that he'll have to do to that number 17 machine as he'll make his way around. And the damage is not too bad, but he may come in again just to get that taken care of. And he's pretty much on the tail end of the lead lap. As it's now Kevin Click who's in the lead at the moment. It looks like they'll probably get the one to go next time around. But I don't think, I wonder if Isley will even try to come back in. There's William Brown down on pit road. He's getting tires and fuel. Just saw Brian Pressler go by. He's got a few wrinkles on his hood as well, because we saw him make a little contact there with Kip Easley. He wasn't the one that got into the back of Easley, but when Easley was starting to go down through the grass, he was headed down that way too. So, and now he's sitting there. I think he's getting as much work done on his car as well. And he's on his way. There's Kevin Click. They're going to be getting the one to go. You can see Brown down there on pit road just getting ready to head back out. William Brown, and who is that in front of him? That's the 61 there, Brian Pressler. I'm sorry, not Brian Pressler, but Don DeGroot making his way back on track. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be lap 85 on the restart. Here they go now. Pace car coming down on the pit road. Any second now. There he goes. All they need now is a green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
And they got it, and racing has resumed. So now it's him and the 4 there, Carson Pittman, William Hobart in the number 13, and Jeremy Zarfo's 4th. Excuse me. Boy, look at this gaggle of cars behind them there. Lucas Nilges, he's right in the mix there. Boy, really close there. It's the 24 there. Kyla McCarthy. The 32 there, Chris Lynn. All battling for position. See the 57 there. Now he's not on the lead lap, I don't believe. No, yes he is. Brick Smoke. That is for position back there. Tyler Isley, he did get back out. He's in that 19th position. Now we're on lap 88 of 130, and he's racing along. But you got to wonder: is his car? Is it? Well, it's probably not 100%, but is it quick enough? Is it still quick enough that he can get back up there? Because he was easily hanging out there in front. And right now he's battling with, I think that's Andrew May. He's battling with for position there. Yeah, the 51. Actually, that's the 51. That is who is that? That is Steve Strittmatter. So that is not for position. Oh no! And he just got tagged by the 46 somebody. Or he just got door slammed by somebody. I don't know who it was. We stayed green. Oh my goodness. Just Lady Luck is just, man, giving Tyler the cold shoulder this evening at Las Vegas. He's just racing along and got run over by somebody. And things are pretty tight up here at the front. Dylan Hastings now finds himself in that top 5, running in the 4th position. Now it's McCarthy's turn to be out front, open up a little bit of a gap. Hastings gonna try to keep him honest though. It's only about a car length or so. I'm getting used to this new headset that I have. I'm getting these little chimes. I don't know if it's from Discord or what. Of somebody posting a message or something, but I don't know where it's coming from yet. But now Hastings has got himself into the lead. Colin McCarthy in that 2nd position. David Smith Jr. in the 3rd spot. And behind them, look at Nick Cannon now in that 4th position. Boy, poor Nick. He almost got the win at the clash and got a little loose coming off the corner of the final lap. And I think it was, I want to say it was William Brown that maybe got up there and squeezed past him. But, oh my goodness. But now he's in the 4th position and trying to see if he can get a little closer to that top 3. This group back here is still racing hard. There's Bill Hales in the 13th position. The points leader going into this evening. And whether or not he'll retain that points lead remains to be seen. I would think he definitely need to get up in that top 10 to have a chance for that, though. Currently running 12th. Now, there are some guys who are running right up at the front who are not, because it's, well, tell you the truth, yes, he will, because, well, let's see. The number 2, Ken Baum Jr., he moved up to 3rd position. I forgot who was second in the points coming into this week, but they were only 10 points behind. And there are some guys that are up in that top 5 who actually were not up there points-wise in the first 2 races. So it's taking points away from Bill Hales, but it's also taking points away from whoever that was in the 2nd position. Who was that? Let me you know what? I'm gonna go look. I've got to satisfy my curiosity here. Who was that? That was let's get rid of the title there real quick. That was Tyler. Oh, Tyler Isley. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, I see where we're at there. And Isley, he's back there well down in the order in 22nd position. So, you know, there may be some other guys that may get enough points to move ahead of Hales, but right now he's in that 12th position. If he can get a few more spots, who knows what some of these other guys up there in the front there, he might, at best, you know, he might hold on to a top 3 position in the points. We'll see how things shape out here at the end, but he does have to gain some more spots. Just went by Easley there. Well, he passed somebody else, I think. That was Hobart, might have been, but somebody he passed. It wasn't for position, though, because he's still in 12th. And Hastings still leading up the front. Just about 0.3 of a second between him and David Smith Jr. McCarthy in that 3rd spot. Briggs Swope now in the 4th position. Good to see Brigg up there. Challenging that 24th for position as they go down into turn 1. Swope now into that 3rd spot. Trying to close in on the 27 there, David Smil Jr. Hastings still your leader. Less than 30 laps to go now across the stripe. We're at lap 101, I think it is. 102, my bad. Look at Briggs Swope go. Trying to challenge Smil for that 2nd position. David Smil Jr. definitely putting up a fight, that's for sure. They're not too far from Dylan Hastings. Hastings still a couple of tenths ahead of them. Actually, Smil, he's starting to put a little more real estate between him and the 57 at Briggs Swope. You know, a little bit further back, Colin McCarthy in that 5th position, trying to stay ahead of Lucas Nildress, trying to put some pressure on Nick Cannon, who's still in that 4th position. He had gotten as high as 4th. That's 4 spots higher than when he started the race. Now it looks like we may have a challenge for the lead here. David Smil Jr. taking a look down on the inside of Dylan Hastings as they come off of 4. Now 26 laps. Wow, 26 laps remaining. Where has the time gone? Good grief. This time flies when you're having fun, but really? Man. And these two are duking it out for the lead. Hastings trying to hold on there. David Smith Jr., they're battling back and forth. And now Nick Cannon, at the moment, in a podium position. He gets ahead of Briggs Swope. Now 25 laps to go as they cross the stripe. Nick Cannon watching these guys battling up the front there. I think there's a lap car up there that they're trying to get past. Who is that? That's the 45 there of J. Adam Taylor. So they're trying to navigate past him. Hopefully they can clear him. Yes, they do. And the rest of the guys in the top 10 will have to do the same. Now Nick Cannon gets underneath David Smith Jr. into that second position. Yeah, how many times have we seen Nick Cannon try to go get a victory? And like in the season opener, the Clash, literally had it slip away through his fingers. He had it and literally lost it on the last lap. Coming up here now, taking the fight to the number one there, Dylan Hastings. David Smith Jr. not ready to give up himself either. It looks like he may try to follow Cannon past the number one down on the inside. They don't get a good enough run off the corner, so they remain second and third respectively. And now he's going to take a look down on the inside and try to pass Cannon. Dylan Hastings, and who is that in front of him? That's Don DeGroot. Lap car, they're going to have to deal with him in a lap or two here. Maybe this lap. And how about Nick Cannon into the lead just barely, and then Hastings takes it back. They almost get caught up by the 61. Now they both have to race past on the outside. David Smith Jr. is able to work his way past the 88 back into the second position. Yeah, I think they're all being careful trying to navigate past the lap car there, Don DeGroot. Nick Cannon, he is not done. And he is forcing his way back to the front, almost making contact with the 27. And we still have 21 laps to go, folks. Dylan Hastings right there in the thick of it with these guys. They all pitted on lap 81. They have the same tires, same tire strategy there. So no advantage for anyone in about the top 8, to be honest there with you. And those guys continue to race along. And speaking of 8th position, there's Stan Mayberry in that 8th spot. And let's hear it for Stan, running in that top 10. He is improved. That's an improvement of 25 positions from where he started the race. Good to see Stan and up there in the top 10. The one car team. Right now, he's not exactly challenging for a position, but he's running in clean air, and that's the main thing. Meanwhile, up the front, it's David Smith Jr. He has gotten the lead there. Nick Cannon in that second position. Colin McCarthy is now third. Lucas Neal just fourth. Dylan Hastings, boy, he has fallen back to the 5th position. And that's Matthew Fitz now charging up into the 5th spot, putting Hastings back to this. Well, they're going back and forth, put it that way. As they race down the backstretch. Robbie Bice making his way down pit road. Looks like he got a lot of his damage fixed. But he's just coming down now, get some work done on that car, I guess. 17 laps to go. David Smith Jr., Nick Cannon. Cannon getting his nose out front. Just barely. Lucas Nilgis has worked himself into the picture. How about that, folks? Colin McCarthy right behind him there. Matthew Fitz not too far behind either. I think I just saw Sousey go by. They just passed him. Yeah, that was Joshua Sousey, and off the. I'm sorry, it's dead off. He's in the 27th position. He must have. Did he get caught up in something? Because he's like 10 laps down, so he's definitely out of contention for the win here tonight. So now it's David Snell Jr., Nick Cannon, and let's see. Nice little gap between them and Kyler McCarthy in the third spot. Although, who knows, they still have time. There's 15 laps. They may get up there and make it 3-4 car battle. You never know. Briggs Swopen at the 7th spot, followed by Stan Mayberry. Cameron Click a little bit further back. All the way back to the 9th spot, Jeremy Zarfos in the 10th position. Tyler Isley hasn't really been able to gain any more ground. He's still running. He's like 19th at the moment. Make that 20th. And had such a good position early on, and boy, got caught up in some stuff and just had some terrible luck. Now running. I don't know why his position keeps changing. There's nobody around him. Unless that's in relations to, I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, that might be William Brown, his car blinking, or William Hobart. Something was causing Tyler Isley's position to keep changing. It might have been another driver car blinking a little bit. Now 12 laps remaining. David Smith Jr., Nick Cannon in that second spot. A little bit further back, Colin McCarthy, followed by, Dylan Hastings and Matthew Fitz. Sousey not in the picture there. He's running with those guys, but he's multiple laps down, unfortunately. And I think there's some more lap cars up there ahead of them that they will have to contend with before this race is over, I imagine. Not racing with Joshua Sousey there, but Sousey now. Let's see, when did Sousey pit? He last pitted on lap 104. So yeah, his tires are probably pretty fresh. That's why he's up there running with the lead cars as much as he is. Nick Cannon trying to stay right there with David Smith Jr. Those lap cars in front of them getting a bit closer. I think the first one will be Andrew May. Oh my goodness, they're going to have to thread the needle here, and they're going to get past the 22. 9 laps remaining. Nick Cannon's going to have to time this thing just right. He may only get one shot at this. We see more guys coming down pit road too. Kevin Click, he's down on pit road. Jeremy Zarfer's coming in. Chris Lynn also coming in. Well, you got to wonder, I don't know. These guys here, they pitted on lap 81. Are they going to actually be able to make it to the end of the race? Will they have to pit? They're going like gangbusters here. I don't know, folks. This could get very interesting here. Let's do it. Well, that's kind of loud. Let's do a wide angle shot there for a moment. Let's look at the stint lane. Let's see how far some folks have gone tonight. The longest. Okay, Stan Mayberry has gone 122 laps without pitting. He is going to have to. Can he make it to the end? There's no way he could go on just one tank of fuel. You can see where he gained gained 25 positions, and that may be the reason why. But my goodness, that's Wow. Okay. But it's still David Smith Jr., Nick Cannon, Colin McCarthy with Dylan Hastings there, third and fourth. They're all not that far away from each other, folks. I mean, not that far at all. Look at Hastings. They're working their way. I mean, he's got Saucy right there with him, not in battle for the win. But let me tell you, these guys, no one's getting away from anybody. David Smith Jr., he's leading, but those other guys are right there. Now 5 laps remaining. And that's what David Smith Jr. sees looking out his rearview mirror. Nick Cannon still right there. Andrew May making his way down pit road. Another car dropping a green flag pit stop here with which will be less than 5 laps to go. Make it 4 as they cross the stripe. Well, they got to have, I mean, unless they're just racing just until they run out of fuel, but they're racing like they got enough fuel to make it to the end. Stan Mayberry, at that, if I looked at that correctly, okay, that was wrong. He did stop once. That thing said he had 100-some laps. That must have been somebody else, because nobody's showing not stopping at all. He did stop on lap 81, but he's in that 8th position. But the battle is right here at the front. Nick Cannon, for the moment, gets underneath the 27 there, David Smith Jr. And boy, how is this thing going to end up here, folks? Wow. Here we go. Coming around to start the penultimate lap here, it's going to be David Smith Jr. and Nick Cannon races past him once again. 2 laps to go. Who is that in front of them there? I think that's Don DeGroot. And boy, look at David Smith Jr. He has to get past DeGroot there in a hurry. Here comes Colin McCarthy. They might have cost him some momentum. And McCarthy getting squeezed. The 81 backing off just a little bit. That allowed Nick Cannon a little bit of breathing room, but David Smith got some momentum coming off of turn 4. Who is that in front of them? That's Carl Fitz. White flag is in the air. Nick Cannon tried to get the win. Oh no, and he gets taken out by the 27 in the 24. You've got to be kidding me. Colin McCarthy is gonna benefit from that, obviously. Or is he? Here comes Matthew Fitz. He's gonna hang on. And is he going to hang on? He's coming down to the line. Colin McCarthy gets that win, and boy, that was a controversial finish there. Boy, I tell you, Nick Cannon I can tell you right now, he is not one happy camper right now, folks. I wouldn't be either. But nevertheless, it's Colin McCarthy, your winner here tonight at Las Vegas. Wow. Huh. So it's McCarthy who basically steals that win. Matthew Fitz, it comes home in second with Lucas Neal just in that 3rd position. And it doesn't matter where you start. The only lap that matters the most is the one at that checkered flag. And for Colin McCarthy, it's right there in that P1 position. David Smith Jr. ended up P8. Nick Cannon ended up P11, according to my data. And almost kind of surprising win here for Colin McCarthy. Hey, a win is a win. He will definitely take it. Let me go grab the guys and move them up into the booth here. Let's go find everybody. Let's find Kyler. And let's see. He's down here with Nitro, I believe. There he is right there. So we'll move him on up. And let's see, let's go find Matthew. Matthew should be think I just saw Matthew. There he. Well, did he just move up himself? Nope, no, he didn't. Where is Matthew at? Matthew, I thought I just saw him. Uh, unless he's not in here, he might have left the server. I don't see him. Um, hmm, I don't. Oh, he's already up there. Okay, and Lucas, yeah, they all just jumped up. So now we're gonna hop on down there with them. Okay, folks, we're down here with your top three: Kyler McCarthy, Matthew Fitz, and Lucas Nilgis. Hey, Kyler, you got a copy.
Loud and clear, Bubba.
Man, wow. Okay, did you see that one coming? Congratulations on that win, man.
Man, I really didn't. You know, I knew that they were gonna bump and bang, and because I know we hit the fastest cars all night. I mean, these guys at Nitro Setup Shop, they came with it, man. I couldn't be more proud of Davis Meal, Tyler Isley, Jaden Bingham, Josh Shusey, like the whole team. But you know, I'm just glad that one of us pulled it out after tonight.
Man, that's anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Man, again, just you know, I got to thank my wife first and foremost for allowing me the time to do this. All my teammates, Josh Ducey, Tyler Isley, Jaden Bingham, David Smeal, Brody, Menzies, everybody that puts time into this Nitro team. Just goes to show that, you know, Susie won it last week, and now I've got the dub this week. We're here to play, man.
There you go, man. Well, congratulations on the win, and we will see you next week.
Thank you. Hey, by the way, thanks to Fitz there for not dumping me for the win.
Yeah, okay, buddy. We'll see you later, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Hey, Matthew, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man. Oh boy, I'm almost speechless, man. How about you, man? Congratulations on the P2 finish, anyway, though. But man, what the crazy finish that was!
Yeah, you know, we really thought Nick was going to take it. He was running away with it. You know, we were struggling with our set all night. I think most of the time we were just biding our time trying to do strategy. Our strategy got us up front. Well, you know, luckily we got a 2-3 finish out of it at least. Not too bad for teams. Can't complain, although I'd rather have the win. Definitely thought about dumping her, or dumping him, I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, just great race to everybody. I think for the most part it was clean. Everybody was out there like getting real loose, and for the most part we were holding it together. So, you know, it was good, clean race, and it's good to see.
10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, you know, shout out to everybody that runs Full Throttle. Without them, you know, we wouldn't be here. You know, I feel like the last few races, like we've done really well, put up a good show. Shout out to my team, Lucas, Will, Nick, Zuver, you know, all those guys that come out each and every time racing with us, Michael Self and stuff, and you for putting on the broadcast.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. Go relax, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Okay, buddy. Hey, Lucas, you got a copy?
Yeah, Tony, gotcha.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that P3 finish, man. And you know, that was an interesting race for sure. But you had to fight to get up there, and got up there and were in the right position where it mattered at the end, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. The start of the race was pretty much just kind of chill out, save the tires, work our way up there, and then we chilled out while everybody else pitted, got off strat with them, and just basically said, hey, we're going to have an extra set in case we need it at the end. Unfortunately, didn't need it. I kind of would like to have had an extra, or be able to use the extra set anyways, but I got that top 5, and I was good with that, and then got the P3, and I mean, can't be any happier than 2 podiums out of 3 races so far.
10-4, yeah. And it's funny you should mention that because we had said something about that early in the race, but I was saying that I think some of these guys are just kind of those, because I think some of the guys, I don't think you were one of them, but some guys didn't pit at all, and maybe they're just trying to cruise and just keep going on those tires, and like you just said, try to work it so that they have an extra set, so that maybe they'll be in a situation where they can throw them on at the end and maybe have a little bit of an advantage. But didn't even have to do that tonight though, and so you know, got up there anyway. But so congratulations again. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
All the TSUR boys for, you know, having vibey times whenever we do our league races. Robbie throwing on the league, Matt helping him out, and you throwing on the broadcast, man.
Everyone, man, we'll go relax now and celebrate, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, buddy. Okay, folks. Well, that will do it, man. And well, that's another race in the books here. Let's go ahead and let's bring up the race results here for you. And of course, we have Colin McCarthy with the win. Matthew Fitz second. Lucas Nildress third. Dylan Hastings ended up fourth. Briggs Swope with a nice top 5 finish. Stan Mayberry sixth. William Brown seventh. Brody Green eighth. David Smith ninth. And Kip Easley in that 10th position. So that'll be it for tonight. And don't forget to join us tomorrow night. And I'm sorry, I apologize. That's the wrong graphic there. They'll actually be at the bull ring there. And did I not put those in there? So apparently I thought I had changed those graphics. But VIRL is tomorrow. Then Twisted Chastity. It'll be the second race of the round of 8 on next Monday. And then we'll be here. We already did Las Vegas, but that'll be it, folks. So, it's been a heck of a race here tonight. So, for all of us, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.